Hello, this is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com. This video is for Omar in California. Okay, Omar, so here is the wiring harness here. It's laid down on my mat here, so you can see what the condition this piece is in. Now, I did check it out, everything, connections, pins and everything. Starting from the main connector, all the pins are intact. Everything is there in a proper location. Okay, this is original. All the wires are nicely wrapped. I mean, insulation is not crumbling at all. This is an updated version. Here we have production date of 2005. Part number 124405632. This is the one that you have in the vehicle. So I did check wires inside mass airflow also, so it's gluing right now over here, just so I can have the sleeve sit nice and tight. And this is original wrapping. It's also already made itself, bent itself to the proper locations, so when you lay it down in the vehicle, it's going to be already kind of molded in place, which is a helpful thing, because it will kind of like guide itself, so you know where connections go, where do they reach. This one, for example, goes all the way to the front, to the thermostat housing. This is your thermostat. This must be your AC compressor. These would be your NOx sensors, if I remember correctly. Again, this is one segment of the wiring harness. Now, the connector that I told you on the phone about, spoke with you on the phone, is this connector for temperature. So I did replace, there are only two wires there. So as you can see, just two cables. Number 1, number 2. Number 3 is empty. That's the way it is. And I cut it open and I connected new cables. Original sleeve length. And they're connected in here in the loom. So this is done. That works fine. The rest of the wiring, this is the connection somewhere, I believe, by the headlight, somewhere around there. Again, I might be mistaken, but I believe that's where it goes. The rest of the wiring is here. This is also important stuff. These are your fuel injectors, and as you look at the cables, they're nice and clean, nice and soft. You can touch them, you feel them. Same here. Colorful, no problems. Same for these colorful cables. So all the wires are in great condition actually, and the harness itself actually is very clean. Yeah, so when I got it, it was very clean to start off with. So it's another connection here. Now, these are your coil cables. These are ignition coils. They're also sort of pre-molded, so you cannot really mix the misplaced connectors. They just won't make it because the way they lay out. And here we have a couple of switchover valves, the ground, camshaft advancer, one of them, temperature sensor for the fan, has to be one of them there. Now, another good important point is that all connectors are in place. All of them are soft. As you can see, I can open and close them. All of them are intact and they don't break. They're not dry, soft, which is very important. Most of these front connectors, these always go bad on 6-cylinder vehicles because of the extra heat that you get from the front of the car. They're nice, they're not broken. So the wiring harness is in really good shape. I mean, I don't have any issues with it. So this is basically all. It's ready to be mailed out. Just wanted to show you the condition, and it's ready to go. And the connector, like I told you on the phone about this connector. So this is basically how I do them. So I had to solder directly to the pin inside, and because it's one solid piece, I had to open it up. So it looks pretty good to me, very nice. So this is all. Wiring harness is ready to go, and I'll speak with you soon. Alright, this is Victor at restoremercedes.com. Thanks for watching.